Hi, Sam Hicks here. I just want to talk to you about workshops. I've been doing workshops for a long time. I think my first workshop was when I was about 15 or 16. And it was a group of three women in a ceramic studio setting, but I just loved it. And I've always been brought up with that, I suppose, ethos of about sharing information. So it's about me learning things and passing that on to small businesses. So fast forward to now, I think I've done about 400 odd workshops and I just love them. I love the workshop space. I love the energy that it brings. And I love the fact that in those workshops, networking happens, people make connections, and we get ideas for future workshops. So, anyway, I just thought I'd give you a small introduction about workshops. So, why am I doing these workshops? Um, so I suppose it came from getting requests from small business owners who just wanted small, intimate online workshops. They didn't want to go to those ones where, there's 500 people in the room, blah, blah, blah. They just wanted something small and intimate. And they wanted time within the workshop to be able to ask questions in a safe place and not have other people go, oh, God. And they wanted them after hours and where slippers might be optional. And I've done workshops where people have bought a glass of wine, people have got their coffees with them or their dinner, whatever, it doesn't matter because really it's just about sharing information and learning. So, what are these workshops? So, what I've done this winter is come up with a range of topics for small business owners. And it's conducted over winter time for those who don't want to travel to access workshops. Because if you live in Northeast Victoria, which is where I come from, driving at night is full of fog and wildlife, and people just don't want to travel. They're quite happy to sit at home and jump in on a Zoom and learn about a particular topic. They also wanted low cost but great value. So they didn't want to have to spend hundreds of dollars on these workshops. They just wanted, economical, under $100, but great value. So, how do we do them? As I just mentioned before, we do them via Zoom and it's a presentation style, just much like I'm doing now. There's screenshots and topics and texts and photos and so forth, but there's also screen shares. So a lot of the workshops, if I've got a live component, I will actually do it live in front of business owners so they can actually see the steps. And all the presentation notes are actually given to the attendees after the event. And we generally are holding them on Tuesday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m., as I said, over winter. And what are people saying? Well, this is really interesting because I think some people, when they come to the workshops, they're not too sure what they expect. They sort of go, oh, yeah, we know Sam or we've met with Sam and she's pretty cool, but they're not too sure what they're going to get from the workshops or what will be the outcomes from it. So these are some of the attendees who email me after the workshops. They're saying things like, really enjoyed the workshop, laughed and learned a lot. Thank you. The surprise was getting the notes right after the event. Wow, they were easy to read and I can refer them to them anytime. And that's one of the, I suppose, the benefits of these workshops is that as soon as the workshop is over, I PDF up the presentation, compress the file, of course, and then email it out. Thank you for last night. It was really good. I had been using Canva for about 12 months and there was still so much I didn't know I could do or how to do. And that was from a recent Canva workshop that I conducted. We had a lot of fun with that. It was quite creative and there was a really good vibe in the room. Thank you for answering my questions and putting me at ease. Sometimes it's hard to ask questions in front of others. And that's the thing. People don't like asking questions in front of others, but 9 times out of 10, those questions are what everybody else possibly will be thinking about asking. So it's always a safe place. And there's no shame in asking a question at all because we learn from it and from each other. So, how to book? Just head over to my website, samhicks.com.au. Look for the tile that looks like this one, Small Business Workshops, and you can book. The bookings are done through Eventbrite, so you get a nice email reminder, and I know who's coming to the class, and away we go and we have some fun. So I look forward to seeing you in a workshop soon. If you've got any topics that you want me to run as workshops, let me know. There's always something that somebody wants to learn when they're running a small business, and no topic is off the table. Anyway, take care for now, and remember, anything is possible in business. Have a great day. Bye for now.